Hello there, I'm Fishbro. This is a Fishbro video on Warmane. I just want to make a really quick, maybe 1 to 2 minute video, giving you a PSA, public service announcement for anyone interested in playing on Warmane. Um, this is my mage. This is on the server Loran. I got Light of Dawn, did all the content, full this. I just want you guys to know this server. While you might think that this server is an English-speaking server, here I have a ton of the global chat messages from non-English speakers put on ignore. And as you can see, there's a ton of spam. Bulgars, Renegados, Betep Baktoka, Babalit. Like, you can see that immediately the moment I open the global chat, that half the server doesn't speak English. Most people who advertise their raids will advertise in English. The entire server, quote unquote, speaks English, right? Like if you don't speak English, then what are you doing in 2025? But at the end of the day, do you actually speak English or do you quote unquote speak English, right? So this server is full of non-English speakers, and the way they communicate between each other, if you got Bulgarians or Polish or Hungarians or Spanish or Chinese, how do they all communicate? Obviously, they're going to communicate through English. They speak the bare minimum enough to communicate intent, but the fact is the majority of this server does not speak English. And all of the good players on this server huddle together in their own little cliques and communities. And so it is very segregated on Warmane. You're not going to find much success on this server until you find your own group of people. And this is a European server, so if you're American, do not play on Warmane. I guarantee you, you're not gonna enjoy it. I made the mistake 7 years ago of playing on this server and putting a ton of effort and time into this server, along with a few of my friends. And even with solid 3 to 5 people, we struggle to fill 25-man raid to get the raid going, regardless of us having one of every single character spec and tune. So we will fill in the gaps of a team no matter what. And we've done all the content before perfectly. LOD, all of that, nonstop recruitment, everything. Thousands of hours. Let me see. Just alone on this character, 84 days. I mean, I got like 300 days clocked in on the other character. There is a very limited population of actual English speaking players on the server. You will struggle to find a guild. You will struggle to find people to play with. And the last thing I'm going to say before I end this video is the skill on the server is that of a brand new player who has never played video games before. Now, I'm not going to say a person who's never played WoW before. I'm going to say a person who's never played video games before, because that's what the majority of the players on the server play like. There is no orb walking, there is no perfecting rotation, there is very little raid prep. The majority of people who show up to the raids come with gems or enchants or flasks, potions, etc. There is no they don't use add-ons, they don't use weak auras. Um, all of this is foreign. You need to teach this into each and every new player that you bring into your team. You need to gear them up slowly, hoping that the RNG is in their favor so they can get the gear they need. Like look at me with all 3 flasks. Why as a mage? Why do I have health flasks and endless rage flasks? Well, obviously, the answer is obvious. The players on the server, they don't bring their own flasks. I bring flame caps, extra stacks of potions of speed. I cover it all, right? Just to make sure that the raids go smoothly. So, if you're looking for a good server to play on, an English speaking server, this is not it. Do not play on Warmane. if you want to play an English speaking server. I was misguided into believing this was an English speaking server. I sought myself out, put myself on the server, played it out, thought it was an English speaking server. I already had an 80 times one leveling. People were speaking English. That population of English speaking players from 2018 is gone. There is very little people left that speak English, that actually speak English, right? Now, the remaining players, they all speak broken English. They barely speak it. They can't understand it, etc. It is so bad. So, I highly recommend against playing on Warmane if you're an English speaker. Do not play on the server. Avoid it at all costs. If you're Polish, you'll have a good time here. If you're Eastern European, you will have a good time here. Balkans, Bulgarians, Serbians, you'll have a great time here. Hungarians too. There's Hungarian guilds. Um, Pretty much all of the Eastern Europeans will find guilds. Russians too. There's always a good community for you available here in your own natural language. But if you're looking for a specific, I only speak English kind of experience, this is not the server for you. Avoid this server. I wish I had a warning when I first joined the server. I'm giving you that warning. So thank you. If this video helped you, if this video saved you years of time, then hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.